Good morning, welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking on Monday, the 23rd of September. So, last week we saw a bit of action there, but I particularly forgot to mention Friday's triple witching when I spoke on Wednesday. Anyway, the market's moved with the options expiries, future contracts expiring, etc. Certainly caused a bit of volatility in the markets. Let's now look at today's news events, and it's the PM. It's all about the PMI this morning. The producers, sorry, I want to say private medical insurance, but I've even forgotten what the PMI stands for a moment. The Purchasing Managers Index. That's it. Anyway, so we've got that. 8:15, 8:30, the French and German ones first thing. Then we've got the 9 o'clock number tends to have less effect than the first two because they're the powerhouses of the European economy as such. However, that isn't to say we won't get volatility. Then we've got 9:30 for the UK and 2:45 for the US. So all coming out today. Nothing else amongst that lot, just that. Just looking through, we've got the cash rate tomorrow morning for the Australian dollar. So this week we've got a few bits on. We've got Swiss National Monetary Policy coming out on Thursday. Expected rate cut to come through there as well. The Swiss dollar is getting far too strong, or has got far too strong for what this Swiss National Bank would like to see. They don't want their currency over strong, and they do some strange things. I was listening to one of them on a book just the other day. Say listening, it's a audio book. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get on. Look at these markets. So we're starting off with the euro dollar here, and well, Friday didn't really do too much. Didn't miss too much at all there. It just continued. We saw Thursday's up and down and up data following the Fed, and it's just pretty much consolidated out the rest of the week there, flatlining at the moment. With all this price action, well, there's the potential for a continuation to the upside. It looks better on the pound than it does on the euro. So let's look at the pound and switch back to there. Look at the pound. And with the pound, we're seeing on Friday a more positive, more growth running through there, strength. It's consolidating where it is at the moment. One thing to watch out for, it does have the weekly pivot below. If the data was particularly poor here, the PMI data, we could see it running back off there. How many pips is that? I don't know, it's 50 pips. It's probably it's quite a harsh reaction. It'd have to be quite ugly. Now I was looking at this earlier, and it seems to be wanting to sell at this moment, as does the euro. But a turnaround come post 8 o'clock could see us pushing up there. Of course, we do have that PMI data out this morning, but which could keep it consolidated. But as I said, I like the potential continuation. US dollar yen. Well, this hasn't really recovered from the. It's still working off that bounce effectively, and it's still bouncing off the yearly pivot. Shows you how strong they are. It's really not looking particularly great at the moment this week. As we go into this week, apart from potential long side, goes against what I'd rather be doing because of the bigger picture downside, but it looks potentially well, we'll see what happens, but it looks weaker, the yen at this stage, against the dollar. So dollar pushing up, continuing to push up here, but we'll see. I mean, the overall bigger picture, it still hasn't broken that trend. We could see it squeezed and pushed back southbound. Aussie dollar, Oh, nearly please. Have I managed to delete it? Don't know what's happening there. Stop it. Right, okay, I've managed to delete a page. Let's see if I can remember how to undelete the page. I think it's that. I've gone to German for some reason. It's gone off to some different market altogether. That was a bad move. I managed to delete the page instead of, and I've got, it's for some reason just crashing on me. Try a different market for a second. No, it's just completely frozen on me, which is not at all good when you're trying to do an update. And completely this could be a case of a reboot if it's not going to do it in just a moment. It's doing some weird old stuff here. Right, maybe I'll get the book back later. This isn't moving currencies on this page, as you can see. At the moment it's supposed to be US dollar yen, and it's showing me the German. Well, it's not showing me anything. When in doubt, close it, he says. Oh, no, no, don't do that. Right, okay, sorry about this morning. Technical problems. It could be a very short-lived update going on at this rate. I still have the connection. I was just wondering whether I had any connection here internet-wise, but well, is anyone else's Trade Nation crashed, or is it just mine? Trade Nation, it's not just Trade Nation, it's all Trading View. Get the right one. Doesn't want to open in a rush, does it? Guys, I might have to end this update where it is and do a complete reboot, because it's just not happening at this stage. It seems to have completely frozen me out. I'm just trying to think of a different way of getting some charts up. No, it's taken over my whole PC now. It seems to have gone on a I can't move the mouse around now. It's right, sorry guys, I'm going to end it for a moment. For those in the room, I'll be back in a second. If I can restart for YouTube, I will, but this is just not, I can't even do a thing. Hang on. It's come back. Right, just let's see if I can carry on with this and see if it'll do anything. Right, turn that off. Let's try again. I was trying to get onto the yen, I believe. US dollar yen. Okay, I can do most of it on the 4-hourly chart, so let's just do it from the 4-hourly chart and see where we are. So I've done the US dollar. It's the Aussie dollar I was trying to switch on to. Right. Okay, Aussie dollar. So looking from a daily picture here, You see what's happened here. We've had the channel, it's broken out the channel, it's done everything it needed to do there. Let's go on to the 4 hourlies. It's this morning just selling off as I sort of run there. It's been running up there pretty decently. Let's see if the hourly works. The hourly works good. Switch that, turn that off. Right, okay. Hourlies at the moment, well, just showing it's already hit the daily pivot. Not really too convincing either way on this Aussie dollar at the moment. We do have news on it tomorrow. It may be best. I can't see anything that's worth doing at the moment on that. Just consolidated where it is. Right, US dollar CAD. So US dollar CAD sits in this bigger channel. I'll come back down to a 4 hourly on this. It's been sitting in this channel, rising channel, ascending channel. It's trying to break down here at the end of last week. How it sits at the moment, well, consolidated and ugly. If anything, it looks like it's going to pitch the upside, but it's in a complete mess. Can't do anything with that. New Zealand dollar. Get onto the dailies first. A bit like a lot of these markets, it's just range bound as we look at it at the moment. So just range bound, consolidated, not really going anywhere. 60 minutes. Just showing what the 4 hourly is showing. Okay, dollar Swissy. I'm just going to run off the 4 hourly for a moment. But you can see here it has caught a bit of a bid here, the dollar, so which the Swiss National Bank would be happy with. It's still quite ugly. Any retracement back to the daily might be an opportunity to be a buyer in this, but really not doing a great deal at the moment. Usual suspects, euro yen at the moment coming off here a little. Really is a mess at this stage here, the euro yen. But I like the long side potential of it. Now this is an hourly picture. It has the only trouble now is that it's double top before going down to that hourly pivot, daily pivot on the hourly chart here. So we've seen a double top going in there. It might have less of a bounce, or the reaction to that bounce might be less. I'm sure there'll be divergence over the top of the highs here, and there'll be traders coming in looking to sell the top of this. So we could struggle here. Yeah, sorry, it's just not happening there. Euro CAD. So Euro CAD spent most of its week last week just had the early drive there and just stayed within range. Again, I do wonder whether this will push up there at some stage and move to the upside. But really got nothing going on there at this stage. Okay, it's Euro CAD. That is pretty much it for there this morning. Sorry, I'm just not just struggling to get anything working on this computer this morning. Okay, S&Ps, let's just go through. So equity markets on Friday, well, they did at one stage. It was the Thursday actually. It pushed into their all new time highs again, pulling off a little bit into Friday. Quite choppy on Friday afternoon. With all the expiries going on, it'd have been quite a battle this morning, where it's got potential for further upside there. Oil pushing up still, but slowly does it, and we just kind of need to come out to the dailies on this. High lows, higher highs pushing through. It is certainly a back on the upside here, especially with a slightly weaker dollar. Doesn't help things. Well, which has been a slightly weaker dollar, a stifled dollar at the moment. We'll see how things develop here. Normally I would like to see it bounce back to its daily pivot or something like that this afternoon. I tend to trade this from 2 o'clock onwards, so I'm not really too fussed about the earlier morning moves. The bigger volumes come through post 2 o'clock on this market, and that's where the bulk of the real trading happens. But there's nothing there for me at the moment, but it does look like there's opportunities on the buy side. He's just waiting for that retracement. And gold, sorry, beg your pardon, this is gold. What am I talking about? Oil, gold. My brain's completely frozen with just losing my charts this morning. Anyway, yeah, continue upside.